think we're live. Are we live? Yeah, we're live. Guten Morgen. Did I get it right?
Yep. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Guten Tag.
Okay. Whatever. Good afternoon. I'm Charlene LeBlanc, the Community Development Officer from the Municipality of Argyle. I'm here today with Hans Pfeil. We are going to talk about Oktoberfest. Hi, Hans.
Hi, Charlene.
Hans is the Director of Public Works. How long have you been at your job?
I started April 2017, just 5 months ago.
Okay, so you're almost off your
Probation, yeah?
probation, yeah. You got a month left to go, so we're on live, so you better watch your step. What brought you to Canada?
I hope we don't have... I hope we have enough time for that. No. It's a quick story. I worked for Walt Disney World in Florida for the German Pavilion at Epcot. And it's a 12-month program. Yeah. And as a cultural representative. Funny stories. My wife did the same program at the same time for the Canadian Pavilion in the same park. And
that's where you met her?
Yeah, that's where we met her. And the rest is history. So.
Do you like it here in the Municipality of Argyle?
I love it. It's a really nice place to be. And
great.
Since I'm here.
So today, Hans and I are dressed in Oktoberfest style. I'm wearing, I don't quite know what it's called, something like a dreidel?
And dirndl.
Drindle. And Hans, he has got his...
Lederhosen.
So this is traditional. If I was to go to an Oktoberfest in Europe, people would be dressed like this?
Yep, that's a traditional Bavarian dress code for...
And what you're wearing, people would wear that at work, or is it just like a costume, much like we have Acadian costumes? Is this what you would wear?
It's more of a traditional costume. I mean, some people still wear it for work occasions.
Okay.
Because it's very durable and comfortable clothing.
Yes. Yeah.
So good for work outdoors.
So yours isn't made of leather, but I understand that normally it's...
The originals are made out of leather, yeah. Okay. Handmade nicely.
Great. So there's an Oktoberfest coming up on Saturday here at the tent in Tuscot, which is where we are right now, at the white tent across from Carl's store. Oktoberfest starts at 3 o'clock and goes until 10. And this is the brainchild of Hans. And he wants to showcase all there is about Oktoberfest. Oktoberfest is what? Beer and pretzels?
Beer and pretzels, it's good music, just enjoyments, have good foods.
So who can come on that day? On Saturday?
From 3 till 7 families can come, bring their kids. We have a bouncy castle, we have some soccer skills, we do a chicken dance off for children, and after 7 p.m. it's for adults only, and we're gonna serve good beer. We have foods most of the day, and we'll have we'll do some funny games in between.
One of the competitions I see that we're going to do is a beer stein holding competition.
Yes.
So how does that work?
Well, the idea comes from the servers at the original Oktoberfest in Munich.
Yes.
They carry these full liter mugs,
beer,
4 or 5 of these in one hand.
Wow. And
have to go through the crowd, so they constantly holding the mugs up. So it's more kind of a little challenge game to hold each hand's a mug full with beer, or we'll fill it with water so we don't spoil anything. And you have to hold it with straight arms in front of you as long as you can.
Okay. Oh, that's quite a challenge. So you would hold them out like this until you...
Unless you can't hold it up anymore.
Probably wouldn't take me very long.
It's quite tough, yeah.
Yeah. I understand there's going to be washer tournament. Sign up as a team.
Yes. And a
beanbag toss. This is from 7 to 10.
Yes.
Along with the music.
Exactly.
Tell me about games when you were young. I know when we planned the Oktoberfest, Hans told us all kinds of stories, all kinds of games. One's about hitting a nail. Some games are not fit to mention, about drinking, going up a hill.
Yeah, we also have a variety of funny games that usually involves drinking, but we'll turn it down a little bit. We will have a game called Hammerschlagen, where we have a log with a nail, and you have 1 or 2 tries to put the nail into the log. with
Okay.
one hand. So it's usually if you miss, you keep drinking.
Oh,
and
okay.
it will get harder the more you drink, but
Okay. So this game will.
for this game we will
We'll tame it down.
a little bit.
Yeah. So what are we going to eat on Saturday?
We have the Richmond Highland Farm. They will provide some pork ribs with sauerkrauts and it's called a bread dumpling.
Okay.
It's similar to a potato dumpling. It's a soft texture. It tastes really good. It goes well with pork and sauerkraut. We will have the homemade sausages, freshly made on the barbecue. We have pork and we have beef
Yeah.
with sauerkraut and a roll on the sides. And they will provide as a dessert handmade apple strudel.
Oh, apple strudel.
Yeah,
That
just
sounds
really delicious. It's a typical.
What is your What's your favorite German food? Hans brings a lot of good food at work. Whenever he heats it up, everybody comes in the
Yes.
lunchroom to see what the heck he's eating. 'Cause
Yeah,
it's always
me
looks really
and my
good.
wife cook a lot at home, and but we cook a lot. It's called goulash.
Goulash, yeah?
It's pretty much a beef stew
Okay.
with some peppers in it, tomatoes, and red wine.
Yes.
We love to cook with beer or wine.
Yeah.
So it's a nice beef stew dish you can do with potatoes on the side or noodles on the side. It always tastes very,
Yeah.
very
I like
savory.
sauerkraut. But did you always like sauerkraut? Did you grow up with sauerkraut?
I grew up with sauerkraut, overate it at some point, so I stayed away for a while, but I'm getting back into it.
Oh, that's interesting. Could you teach me a little bit of German today?
Oh yeah,
Something?
sure.
Okay,
Okay.
let's try a line. I researched this morning. I know how to say good morning, and it's Guten Morgen. I got that down pat.
Yep, that's very good.
So, what can you teach me?
Germans have a lot of funny phrases.
All right.
In English, they totally don't make any sense,
Okay.
but they have a deep understanding or it's deep meaning, but we just express it in a funny way.
All right. Maybe I can learn one, and on Saturday I'll try it out.
Oh yeah.
So, I'm ready.
Okay. The phrase I'm trying to teach you is ich glaube.
Ich means myself, I think.
Ja.
Ich glaube,
Mein
mein
Schwein
Schwein.
pfeift.
What's the last one?
Pfeift. Ich glaube,
Ich glaube, mein
mein Schwein
Schwein. Did I get that
pfeift.
right? Pfeift.
Yes.
Ich glaube, if I had a pen, that'd be all set. Ich glaube, mein
Schwein.
Schwein.
Schwein
It's a
pfeift.
lot of words. All right.
I give a little hint.
Ich glaube, Schwein
Pfeift.
pfeift. Ich glaube. Okay. Ich glaube.
It's a difficult one, but it's
Fine. I'll say it again later.
well,
Good.
yeah.
What do you miss about Germany?
Cheap beer.
Cheap beer. Speaking of beer, where are we getting beer on Saturday?
The Heritage Brewing Company from Yarmouth will provide some really good microbrewing,
Oh yes,
microbrew, where we'll have 4 different kinds of beer on tap.
Okay.
I think that's the Blonde Ale, the Rusty Truck Red Ale, they have the Citra Session IPA, and a cream ale.
The cream ale. Sounds
So-
good. And who's preparing the food?
The Richmond Highland Farm.
Right.
So they're from South Ohio, just
Yeah,
north of Yarmouth.
I think a lot of people are familiar with them.
Oh yeah, they're doing excellent food.
Yeah, they do excellent food.
They have every Saturday a little restaurant you can book a table, bring your own sip, and
Yes, I heard about that.
they will
You
cater
can have your own little dinner party there.
Yes, they will cater you, and the food is just excellent.
Nice. How much does it cost to come to the Oktoberfest on Saturday?
We will charge $5 admission, which gives you access to all games. They're free. The bouncy castle will be free, so kids can run around, participate in games and in small competitions.
Yes, I know we have soccer.
Yes, we
For
have a soccer challenge competition, last man standing.
Yeah,
So you try to score
yeah.
a goal and so on.
And the bouncy castle's free.
Yes,
Once they
you
pay their
can-
admission.
Once you pay admission, you can bounce as much as you want.
Are children free?
Children under 2 are free.
Okay.
Otherwise, it's $5 as well.
Okay. And how much does it cost? We'll be buying I understand we'll be buying tickets once we're in here.
Yes, you just
And
buy.
You'll pay your food with the tickets.
You pay yeah, exactly. You buy your tickets, $5 each, and you can buy food with it. You can buy the beer with it, and I think we have fairly reasonable pricing.
We do have a Facebook page for the Oktoberfest. Has an event under the municipal Facebook. Is that where it is?
Yes,
No.
it's listed under the municipal websites as
Okay.
set up as an event.
Great. So you can like us. I see there's a lot of people interested. A lot of people coming. Should be fun.
Oh, yeah, we're expecting quite a few people.
Okay. Before we close, let me try that line again. Ish. It's not the gluten. Gluten. No. There's something that's like a five or fived.
Ich glaub,
Ich glaub,
mein
mein,
Schwein
Schwein,
pfeift.
pfeift. It must be really hard to spell stuff. And what does that mean?
If I translate it one-to-one into English, it's, I believe my pig is whistling.
I believe my pig is whistling.
The meaning of it is, I can't believe it. Well, I can't believe it's happening.
Really?
Yes.
Well, there. I believe my pig is whistling.
So I want to know if there's a meaning behind Oktoberfest.
Is there a meaning behind Oktoberfest? Somebody's asking.
Oktoberfest traditionally is the wedding between a between a Bavarian prince with an Austrian princess that were really well liked back in quite a while ago.
Yes.
And the wedding stretched from the last weekend in September into October. They celebrated for
Okay.
an entire week, almost longer. So
So that's why Oktoberfest is the last weekend in September.
exactly, it goes into October, and that wedding is still celebrated until today.
Wow, that's interesting. So, hard to believe. I believe my pig is whistling.
Yes.
We're at the end of the show. So I'll see you next week and same time. And hopefully I'll see you at the Oktoberfest on Saturday.
Yes, come out and celebrate with us.
Thanks.